everybody, my name is Samantha Ames, and before I begin with my speech, I would like to give a quick disclaimer. The views shared in this presentation are mine and do not necessarily represent the views of the University of North Carolina at Charlotte. As stated in the syllabus, no unauthorized tools were used for this assignment. And now, we will be talking about the magical clash of why Disney World tops Disneyland. Many of us in the world dream about visiting a Disney park just so we can experience the magic that we hear so much about. But the question is, should you choose Disney World or Disneyland? Personally, I have visited Disney World, but I've also researched both of the parks and looked at different travel sources and even guest reviews to ultimately find out which one offers the more magical experience. Today, I'll display to you why Disney World is better than Disneyland based on park size, variety, and the overall experience. So as you can see here, these are our main points that I'm going to be talking about today. Like I said, the park size, the variability of each park, and just how people can have the full immersive experience. And I honestly believe that Disney World is better than Disneyland because it offers a lot more variety, space, and immersion. And as you can see right here, these are 4 of Disney World's parks. And look at how much space is in each one to give people the best experience. Let's start out with size. Disney World has over 25,000 acres of land. They have 4 parks, 4 main amusement parks, 2 water parks, and it's less crowded because there's more space to go around. These parks include Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Animal Kingdom, and Hollywood Studios. Meanwhile, Disneyland, which is in Anaheim, California, and Disney World's in Orlando, Florida, has 2 main parks, no water parks, and it's more crowded because there's less space, but it also gives you that classic and nostalgic feeling. Disneyland covers about 500 acres of park. Because Disney World is the 2 parks for Disneyland are Disneyland Park and California Adventure. Because Disney World is so much larger, crowds spread out better, creating a more relaxing and immersive experience and atmosphere. In contrast, Disneyland often feels more packed, limiting the experience. As you can see here, the Disney World Castle is much bigger than this one, the Disneyland one. So while Disneyland is easier to walk around, Disney World gives you the space and scale that makes the magic last longer. So if you want to go to Disney World, you'll get a larger adventure, and if you go to Disneyland, it is a smaller but more classical experience to relive your childhood. Now for entertainment and experiences for visitors. When it comes to attractions, Disney World wins and they have a lot more than Disneyland. They have so much more. It offers over 100 rides and shows across 4 different parks. And you can see here, you have 2 of the parks right here. And this offers so many cool experiences. You get to go on a safari through Africa in Epcot, or no, this is Animal Kingdom. And then this is the Epcot Ball, where you get to go through every single country and experience what their culture is like. Disneyland, while it's known for its nostalgic feeling, only has 60 attractions. That means a lot fewer unique experiences for you and your family to enjoy. And so there's no need to stay as long. If you want a week-long vacation full of surprises, visit Disney World because it gives you all the time in the world to experience everything to get the magic feeling. And it's Disneyland is a better place to visit for a quick weekend trip because there's not as much ground to cover. So like I said, Disney World is better for the longer stays, and Disneyland is better for the weekend visits. And then here, right here, this is Disney California Adventure, and this is the Disneyland Park. These are the two that Disneyland offers. Accessibility and convenience. Disney World's resort experience takes immersion to another level. There are over 30 themed hotels, ranging from a budget-friendly vacation to a luxury. Each has its own theme, and it tells its own Disney story. Disneyland only offers 3 official hotels, but what is good for those is that they're close to the Los Angeles area and they are close to the airports, so it's better for locals. While those hotels are beautiful, they just don't offer the full storytelling that Disney World offers to make your experience more magical. At Disney World, your hotel, your park, and transportation are all part of the same story, which keeps you in the feel of Disney the entire time. And getting around Disney World feels magical too. You can hop on the monorail, the Skyliner, the gondolas, boats, or buses to travel between parks and hotels. Disneyland does not have this. It's walkable, but you leave the Disney bubble when you step out of those gates. So in Disney World, even transportation feels like you're a part of the adventure. So right here, we have the Skyline, which can take you to park, and then this is also a bus on Disney that takes you from your hotel to the different parks. I would also like to mention that with your transportation, it is included in your park tickets. So you do not have to pay anything extra when going to Disney to get transportation. Okay. Now on to atmosphere and overall the immersive experience. Disneyland is full of nostalgia and that classical childhood feeling. It's the park Walt Disney made himself walk through. So this was the first one that he made. And it gives you a sentimental value. But Disney World was built to expand on the ultimate vision that Walt Disney had. And it was designed as a complete vacation kingdom. So what I mean by that is that it's supposed to be you're supposed to be there longer than 1 to 2 days. This kingdom is where every detail adds the story to immersive lands, like Pandora, the world of Avatar, and Star Wars Galaxy Edge. And it lets guests step into the movie scene and feel like they're a part of the story. In Disneyland, space is limited. So space limits that kind of experience. So while Disneyland wins for the history and the sentimental value, Disney World wins for the creativeness, the imagination. So this is one of I believe this is from Avatar and Animal Kingdom, and you can see how it looks like it's just right out of the movie. But also in Disneyland, this is called Main Street USA, so it gives you that more urban style, like you're in the city, and the classical feel. So your takeaway is that in Disney World, you're going to get that more imaginative, immersive experience. And Disneyland, you're going to get the more urban style of magic, yet classical. Okay. Conclusion. Both parks bring people together. Disneyland offers a quick, nostalgic visit, perfect for the locals and or short trips, which can lead to a weekend or 3 days. But Disney World creates the feeling of making lasting memories with your family and enjoying the pure magic that Walt Disney wanted people to have. And you can get that through longer stays, and it has deeper storytelling and wider experiences. That's why visitors often describe Disney World as the place where the magic never ends. I'm not done. To experience the ultimate vacation, Disney World is the place to go, where the magic is never ending. In the end, Disney World surpasses Disneyland in park size, immersive storytelling, and variety. While Disneyland is charming and full of nostalgia, Disney World gives you the full escape Walt Disney imagined. So when you plan your Disney trip, go where the stories stretch across or expand across 4 different parks to give you that, like I said, magical feeling. And it gives you endless adventures and many memories with your family. Choose Disney World.